What's up, fellas? One thing is, you know, you play this game, it's like every game mode has its ups and downs, but there's things that you can do and there's things that you can't do. It's regulated. Well, CFM doesn't necessarily have those regulations. It's like you come in there and you don't set a standard, then people are going to find every loophole and exploit possible to try to, come out on top. So, long story short, you can't get mad because someone says, hey, you can or cannot do something. You don't want to go into a situation that's just going to get flabbergasted the moment that it just kind of blows up. Like, for instance, a dude want to get mad at me because I tell him he cannot put Chase Claypool at tight end. There's a reason for that. In real life scenario, it would make sense. I get it. But this is also a video game. Okay? You have to be able to correlate that information. Where the fastest tight end in the game is what? Barely 90 speed, maybe? I'm not sure off the top of my head, but we can look at it. Let me do it from right here. Okay, it's 91. Kyle Pitts is the fastest tight end in the game, and it's well deserved. Like it makes sense. But like 91 is its own threshold. Dude's an athlete. I get it. Now, some people they want to put like receivers and shit at tight end. Now, in my league, it's cool, but I have to set it with a threshold because if you allow someone, let's say, you go to like wide receivers and let's just find someone in here that's in that regard. Like this shit would be broken. Okay. It's like for instance, like DK Metcalf. If we allow DK Metcalf to switch to tight end, even though he kind of fits some of the stuff that I allow, like the 235 pounds and stuff, he would be broken. Okay, for one, he's a receiver. Receivers have traditionally better route running, number one. Traditionally faster, number two. And there'd be no way to, defend him because he would constantly be matched up against linebackers, and that's just, it's stuff like that you have to think about. And I don't think everybody gets it, so there's a reason why you don't allow certain things. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, it's a video game. You can't let people exploit the video game. That's what people try to do. They try to break the game. You don't want people to break the game in your CFMs. Give me one sec. But, everyone's valid to their opinions and stuff. But one thing about me, you can love me, you can hate me. I can be the worst enemy, I can be your best friend. It doesn't matter. End of the day, I'm just going to stand 10 toes down. If I say something, I'm going to stick with it. I ain't going to change format. I ain't going to go cross country and find an end around to, change my mind. Like, I've been in enough CFMs over the years to know what would be logical, but at the same time, I do try to consider people that want to do, experimental things. Like I said, that's why I put a 69 overall threshold on any type of player swaps if you want to experiment that way. But other than that, we're not going to allow someone to put someone that's already, in the league and established themselves. That's breaking the game. I mean, you think about it. You got the Dolphins, right? You already got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle that got to be worried about on either side of the field. And then you throw a fucking 92 speed fucking tight end with a wide receiver background on the field. Like, I mean, I get it, but it's a video game, okay? Y'all have to consider stuff like that. Like, you want to be fair. You don't want people to exploit and find loopholes and stuff like that. You can't do that. End of the day. You just got to have a balance, a mesh. You can't make everybody happy at the end of the day. You can't. People gonna. It was a roster update. Was there a roster update today? Wednesday. Maybe it's a bug. But, that's just me saying what I needed to say. Told you I was going to keep it short. I'm going to play some games, so you're welcome to tune in. If you're interested in joining my CFM, just let me know. Like I said, try to kind of keep it a buck with everybody. Okay, so was anything really changed? Oh, they gave him acceleration, didn't they? They didn't give him no change of direction. He ain't got no goddamn release. I swear they gave him some acceleration, though. But he ain't had that acceleration before, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look at all of it. Thinking about putting a Luminor at guard. Not sure though. Left in. Now Colts is 70 now. Oh shit! But like I said, fellas, it is what it is. I mean, you can't make everybody happy at the end of the day, man. People like getting cheated, that's on them. People want to cry, that's on them. I'm not gonna sit here and babysit people, man, and want to get in their feelings because you won't allow people to switch certain people. Like, I mean, that's childish. I mean, if you play regs, I mean, that's shouldn't even be a matter of comparing. That's like, it's nothing to really sit there and cry about. We let what this? Nah, just that dolphin user was mad about the whole. Yeah, he was mad about the whole trying to put Claypool at fucking tight end. There's a reason why it's like, okay, if you're gonna do position swaps, I would allow it, whereas most leagues wouldn't. I would allow it, but you have to be like 69 overall. Like, you can't be above that threshold. Because if it'd be like putting DK Metcalf at fucking tight end. How the fuck you think you're gonna? You have Tyreek Hill, you have fucking Jalen Waddle. Now you want fucking Chase Claypool too on the running the fucking tight end routes. Like that's breaking the game. I mean, let's be honest here. People don't think about stuff like that. It's like, man, how much speed do you fucking need? Like, Jesus Christ, you already got the Dolphins. I don't think people's brain was like, people don't think with their brains, I guess. They just out there and just assume that they can do shit against a computer. And I can care less what you do against a computer, bro, but when you playing with 32 other people, how would 32 other people see that shit as fair? You know? That's what y'all got to think about. When y'all be doing stuff, y'all have to think about not just me. There's 31 other people that you have to consider when you're doing something. And if you do something that's out of context or whatever, people are going to start asking me, are you going to have the same shit that happened in fucking PAX League? The same shit, bro. It's going to be a snowball. It's going to start off with one person doing it, and next thing you know, the next person going to do it. Then the other people going to look like, oh, you're allowing this? And then everybody does it, and then you can't fix it when it becomes a problem. It's like fucking AIDS, Like once that shit infects, bro, it's over. There's no cure for that shit. It's a fucking cancer. Why you try to put some type of resolve on it, It's like if you want to allow something, be like, okay, we'll allow it, but we really got to tone down the level that we will allow it. You don't want people, because like I said, you put DK Metcalf at fucking tight end, it breaks the game. That's pretty much what you're doing.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
I just kind of hope people put their shoe on the other foot and wear it,
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside.
Put yourself in my shoes. What would you do? What y'all think I'm doing? Am I doing what's right?
Kick to begin the game. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum.
People mad. You want to do what you want to do.
I agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stands saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Back to throw, Ritter. Got to manage Patterson complete. Fights him off. 7 yards there and a first down. Opening carry of the game for Cordell Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short, Ritter. This one left side, caught by Patterson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Looking to throw it here, Ritter. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Defense go for it, but it doesn't work out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Like people like this guy, man, get mad when they can't, when something didn't work and they fucking want to quit.
The man in motion right. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. To throw here, O'Connell.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
They'll go for it. O'Connell.
That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll break him down at the 39. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down.
Here's O'Connell. Back-to-back catches here for Carter.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Throw right side complete to Carter. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. That's caught left side. Myers with it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Myers in motion right. Play action. Now O'Connell. It's Myers again with another catch.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And once again, O'Connell back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs.
He's settled down around the 15-yard line.
Out of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
2nd and 6. Now it's O'Connell. And that'll be incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
Now O'Connell. Over the middle of Mayer, throws it in. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now they'll change things up. Here's Jacobs. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line down at the 2. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Jacobs diving for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also...
This generation, bro. I done figured the Bear playbook out now. I figured out what it played to Connell's strengths. Come here, Fat. Come here. Come here. Come here. Meow. Meow. I need to see what they updated, bro, because... Meow. Yeah, I know, Fat. Just lay down. Yep. They about to do a game update. They about to change X factors and shit. What the fuck?
When you're in the huddle and those 10 other those players are looking you in the eyes, that you can lead that group, and you got to have that. So those are 2 most important things for me. And then it kind of goes into, preparation skills for that position is like none other. Probably like no other sport in professional sports. So talking about leadership, toughness, preparation skills, and then when you get to the physical abilities, then you start having sliding scales for different things, because there's no perfect players. You have to realize that. But I would start with leadership and toughness, work my way from there. The 2.
Let me see if it's on their site. Let's say, fellas. I feel like they made what's his name faster. Something seemed off. Pat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And Owen wastes his outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Completed the run, and he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-0.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that. Yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 42. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 32 yards. And the Raiders have cut the lead back down to 2. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
O'Connell's throwing for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boy, a little panic here early. First quarter onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's Pacheco once again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The pickup there, 5 yards.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. Pressure, and down he goes. It's 2nd back at the 36. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying,
and he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick him with a safety.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, actually started by doing the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On first down, Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, with rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be too high. Bounds and incomplete.
Idea they were trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
Now they face a completions. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to come up a few yards short, right down at the 45. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Throwing, O'Connell. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 33 yards that time. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard. They work now on 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd and 9 here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to throw, O'Connell. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Raiders trying to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. Off the play fake. O'Connell.
Yes.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? they're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Working from the gun, Mahomes. No hesitations, he'll go right back to Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
And again, it's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll drop to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 38 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
O'Connell from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now O'Connell. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And it well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this land out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
Connell, you gotta do better on that pass lead. Oh, shit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Watson just beating the play clock. Got man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. To throw is Watson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Touchdown, Browns! From 8 yards out, and the Browns march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. In motion right goes Adams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. O'Connell on 1st and 10. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Adams, the man in motion right. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. And that's complete to Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And O'Connell now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. That's caught left side, Myers with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. That's a strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. That's caught here by Adams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Here's O'Connell.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it. And so a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Caught on the right side by Adams. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jumped in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And the ball closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. One more time with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And that'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. It's loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it for Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing, O'Connell. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got pinned.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Watson. And that is incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back and huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect it. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. From the red zone now, Watson. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Watson off play action. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
Slide,
Nick Chubb, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are once again back in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. That's caught at the line. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries, and 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they go play action here with O'Connell.
Yes. Touch pass needs to go over him.
Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And the Browns will take over possession here at the 34. Second straight drive now here, Charles, and it ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find it?
Heavy rush, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 35-yard line.
In motion, there goes Bell. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson letting one fly deep for Cooper. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Holmes. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. To really break away and take control of this game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it lines up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. O'Connell to throw, 3rd and short. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to
Thanks for playing that.
first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll bring a receiver in motion.
Thanks for being the man.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Thanks for
So that
accepting
time
that.
they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help
Need a
by
free
grabbing
first
the
down.
jersey and trying to ride him out.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's O'Connell. And he's going to be intercepted.
Oh, you got to hit the throws, bro.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll run with Chubb. penalty here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Watson. Pass incomplete. Well, those 2 or 3 tough for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up as safety.
Normally we think about big swings and scores before a half. We think offense, but this time their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Watson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Now O'Connell. The throw right side will go incomplete.
Incompletions have happened just one getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drive everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Work in the middle of the field. He's got it incomplete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. In motion, the tight end. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here.
Thanks for doing that, bro, with this fucking dumb shit. Appreciate it.
Aiden O'Connell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with
And that's why you don't play man coverage.
So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Drops it off for Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he's going to take this.
Please accept it. Please, please, thank you.
But no more than that. Second down. To throw here, O'Connell.
Thanks for playing man, dummy.
That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, penalties don't
Thanks for
usually
accepting,
hurt as much
dummy.
as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just deals with every bit of momentum you just generated on that play.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. Throwing no, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly a good weird play call. They were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this all the way
Thanks
down
for playing man.
to 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Play man again for me, please.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not
Thank
just
you.
the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Someone don't want to match personnel.
Here's Jacobs.
Accept that for me, please.
Nice pickup of 9 yards.
Please, please accept it. Please accept it. Please, 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 please. Please accept it so I can.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
Come on, man. Why you decline?
Of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a
I
yard.
like when you give me free first downs when you accept it.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jacobs will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mascot.
Thanks for playing, man, by the way.
Sensational, clearing holes all game long.
Appreciate
This
it.
is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And now once again, the Raiders are going to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Thanks for blitzing.
In the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Watson on first down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He's out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, 11-yard pickup. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. Right back to Njoku. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. On first down, Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's 3rd and 10.
Cooper will come in motion right. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson eluding the pressure right. And he is caught. Touchdown, Browns! Deshaun Watson following Murray Cooper. And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fighting ahead at the 15. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he'll get
accept it for me, please.
30-yard line.
Thank you.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Off the play fake. O'Connell. And this one pulled in again. It's Hooper. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Thanks for pressing.
And O'Connell now to throw. He's got
Press feeder.
25. And he is
Press me again, please.
Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Now O'Connell. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And his pass is
Century, bro, you got to turn around, my guy. Smart as you, bro. You got to use your people.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Steps away. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling.
Just got to eat 3 minutes off the clock and take a field goal and win.
He's got the option to run her back.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. A nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to... There he goes, left side! Now he's into the clear again. He may go. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Accept that for me, please. Thank you.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball and put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his ball.
And they'll take this one all the way up to about the 21. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's O'Connell. Throw left side, put it in by Tucker. Only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing, O'Connell. And this will be incomplete. What can you believe it? So probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll go for it. O'Connell. That's to the Notre Dame man.
Got to get to the first down, Mayor.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Watson off play action. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Miller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get the throw away. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here's O'Connell.
Can we get a flag?
Incomplete.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. O'Connell gets this to Myers, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Turn around, Myers. God damn, I hate when they fucking option route don't do what we're supposed to fucking do.
Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he will have the Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. Throwing now, Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Watson. And this is caught.
And the game's over. I'm tired, fellas. I will see y'all tomorrow.